Hi everyone, I'm Sophia and welcome to this short post-run yoga flow. And today we're just going to be doing a short little sequence focused on when you've just come back from your run and you just want to do a little stretch but you don't really know what to do. This sequence will help guide you, stretching all the right muscles that we've just worked. So without further ado, let's get going. When you're ready, we're going to come to a lovely tabletop. So making sure wrists are underneath shoulders. And we're just going to gently walk those hands out and drop the chest towards the mat. So coming into a lovely puppy pose. So really sending those hips back and just resting that chest onto the mat if you can, or just as far as you can go. And maybe dropping the forehead and just rolling the forehead from side to side. Amazing. And when you're ready, walking the hands back into a tabletop. We're going to take a couple cat-cows. So let's inhale, rolling the shoulders back, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, we're going to round the spine, curling that tailbone under, nose meets belly button. Inhale to drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the back, pushing the floor away, nose meets belly button. 3 more in your own time. And coming back to a neutral spine when you're ready. We're going to untuck the toes, or tuck them rather, send the hips back, coming into a downward facing dog. So making sure those fingertips are spread, slight bend in the elbows, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe taking a step back with your feet, making sure we're really creating one long line from our fingertips all the way up towards our tailbone. So we're actually actively turning our tailbone out. And when we do, we can really feel that lovely stretch down the back of our legs, our hamstrings, even our calves. And let's just gently alternate, pressing down those heels from side to side. And breathe. Amazing, guys. When you're ready, we're going to lift up that right foot up to three-legged dog, flexing that right foot. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring that knee in towards the chest, pushing the floor away, rounding the back. And then let's just place that right foot behind the left hand, drop that left knee, untuck the left toes. Let's come into a lovely low lunge, breathe the hands up overhead. Exhale, go deeper, opening up that left hip flexor. So maybe slight back bend here. So making sure that tailbone is tucked and just lifting the chest. And just directing the gaze up towards the sky. Let's take one more inhale here. And on the exhale, we're going to send those hips back, send those hands behind us, flex that right foot. Coming into a half splits, half Hanumanasana. Here, this is maybe where you need your blocks. So blocks either side of the leg. And then just use it to to lean on, just really sitting back, making sure we're getting a lovely stretch in that right hamstring. Amazing. All right, now starting to bend in that right knee, starting to walk the hands up towards the top of the mat. Let's inhale, let's breathe that right hand up overhead. Okay. Either staying here or seeing if you can grab your left ankle. So placing that right hand behind and then flexing that left foot and giving yourself a nice stretch in that left quadricep. Looking up towards the sky, making sure we're getting a lovely opening of the chest as well. Oh, that feels good. And releasing that foot, placing that right hand back down, tucking the left toes, bringing the knee up, and then sending that right foot back, coming into a high plank, taking an inhale here, and then let's just drop the knees and gently bend in the elbows, lower the chest towards the mat. Amazing. Coming into some lovely cobras, so engaging the glutes, lifting the chest gently, drawing the shoulders back and down, and then exhale, let's lower down. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. And now let's just place the forearms down and in front of you, and just coming up to a Sphinx pose, so rolling the shoulders back, tucking the belly in, and then just opening the chest. Creating a nice stretch in the back. Amazing. And then placing those hands underneath the shoulders. Let's push the floor away, send the hips back, coming into a child's pose. Sitting back on those heels. And maybe big toes to touch, knees go wider or together, whatever you prefer. Resting the forehead onto the mat. And now we're going to rise up, coming back into our tabletop position. And let's push through all 10 fingertips, lift the hips, coming back into our downward facing dog. Amazing. And when you're ready, we're going to lift the left foot, coming into our 3-legged dog, flex that left foot, and then let's bring that knee in towards the chest, place the left foot behind the left wrist, dropping that right knee, taking an inhale, lift to low crescent lunge. Exhale to deepen in that right hip flexor. And maybe if you did it on the other side, creating a nice little back bend. So engaging the glutes, opening the chest, protecting that lower back. Let's take one more inhale here. And on the exhale, we're going to send those hips back. Send the hands behind you as well, flexing that left foot. And again, maybe using the blocks. Really sitting back into that right glute, flexing that left foot, feeling a lovely stretch down the back of our left leg, left hamstring. Breathe. now start to bend in that left knee, walking the hands up towards the mat on the inside of the left foot, so maybe heel toe that left foot a bit wider. Let's inhale, breathe that left hand up towards the sky. Coming into a nice twist. And if you did it on the other side and you want a lovely quad stretch, so we're going to take that left hand behind us and bend in that right knee and see if we can grab our left ankle or our left foot and really bring that right knee, that right foot, sorry, in towards our right glute, looking up towards the sky. And when you're ready, let's release that back, place the left hand back down, picking up that right knee, and then place that left foot back, coming into a high plank. Sending the hips back, coming back into our downward dog. Now here we've got options, taking a pigeon or a figure four. So I'm going to put the figure four on screen right now, and the figure four is really just if you suffer, if your knees are in any pain in pigeon pose, so you can always take this option. But if you're coming with me, we're going to take that right knee in towards the chest for our pigeon, drop that right knee behind the right wrist, and then take that left foot just a bit wider, dropping the left thigh onto the mat, untucking the toes. Let's just come onto our fingertips, coming into a king pigeon. Take an inhale wherever you are. And on your next exhale, we're going to walk the hands down towards the mat if you can. No worries if not, you can stay high. Or if you can stay on your forearms. Or if you would like, just dropping the forehead towards the mat. Just taking a couple breaths here, feeling that lovely stretch in your right glute. And one last breath wherever you are. And then start to walk back up, walking the hands back. And we're going to push the floor away, untuck the left toes, or tuck the left toes, bring that right knee in towards the chest, and then send the right hips back, place that right foot down. Let's go on to the other side. So bring the left knee in towards the chest, take it behind that left wrist, place the calf down, and then drop the right thigh, untuck the toes, lift the chest, coming onto fingertips. Take an inhale here. And on the next exhale, let's start to walk the hands down if you can. Forearms, or perhaps forehead. For a couple breaths. Every inhale you take, expand the lungs. Every exhale, let go, relax deeper into the pose. And last breath, wherever you are. And let's gently start to walk the hands back, releasing out of the pose. And from pigeon. If you're here, we're just gonna sit onto that left glute, swing the legs in front of us. We're gonna gently meet the others with our backs lying onto the mat. We're gonna take a nice supine twist. So bringing the knees in towards the chest, just gently rock over that lower back. Now let's, keeping the knee in toward the right knee in towards the chest, let's extend the left foot. Let's take that right knee over towards the left, coming into a nice supine twist. So extending that right shoulder on towards the mat, looking over the right shoulder. It's okay if that right knee doesn't touch the mat. Keep it hovered or support it with the brick underneath it. And now bringing the knee back to center, extending it, and then bending the left knee. And then bringing over towards the right hand side. Again, perhaps placing it on a block if it doesn't go all the way towards the mat. And then extending that left arm, looking over that left shoulder. And then bringing the knee back to center and extending it. And feel free to leave us here, or if you have a couple moments, take your Savasana. So placing the feet wide, letting them fall to either side, placing the hands either side of the hips. Let's take one big inhale in through the nose all together. Exhale, let it go out through the mouth. And starting to surrender the entire body in towards the mat. And enjoy these next moments in complete stillness and silence, perhaps for once in your day. And if you're ready to move, starting to take deeper breaths, creating movement inside the body, perhaps starting to wiggle those fingertips, wiggle those toes, taking the hands overhead, taking a nice stretch. And bringing the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a nice big hug. And gently rocking over that spine, coming to a seated position onto the mat. Maybe with your eyes still closed, resting the hands onto the knees, giving your shoulders a little wiggle. Let's take one more breath in through the nose. Release it out of the mouth. Then placing the hands at heart center. Thank you for letting me guide you today. It's always a pleasure. I love practicing with you guys. I love your comments. I love that you enjoy my flows. Thank you for being with me today. And we lift the thumb to the third eye and we bow down. Namaste. Well done, everyone. Thank you for practicing with me, and hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day.